Welcome back in, everybody. We're going to get started with the third and final series, second game here in just a minute. And is it going to be ROBBNROLL taking this one in two, completing the pattern for the day, or no, sorry, can they buck that trend and take it to our first 2-1 of the day? It looks like, in that first game, ROBBNROLL, they were fairly in control. No, sorry, just not able to get that momentum going that got them into the game. They did take a nice fight a little bit later on, but it was too little too late at that point. Palintimos and Hayes were just running away with the game. Shagarat was split pushing out lanes. And yeah, okay, one good black hole came through from the Rubik, but it wasn't enough to turn the tide of the fight. Well, it did turn the tide of the fight, but not turn the tide of the game. And ROBBNROLL were able to close that one out. So, looking through into the second game of the series, once again, the Beastmaster, the Primal Beast being banned out here from ROBBNROLL. No, sorry, they take out the Broodmama and the Nature's Prophet this time. So, ROBBNROLL, how do they want to draft this one? Let's take a look at what else they've been picking.
Radiant team pick.
Okay, they come straight in with the Death Prophet. So you take away one Prophet, they'll just go for the next one. Again, Doom's coming out from ROBBNROLL. The Rubik picks out. They've run a couple of Bat Riders.
10 seconds remaining.
And what else have we seen from them?
5 seconds remaining.
A couple of Nagi Sirens as well, but they do seem to like the Doom. I wonder if they go back for the Enigma here. You know, again, really start to put the lane pressure on, or if, no, sorry. Because I think if they don't take it in this first phase, I think no, sorry, just ban it out in the second phase.
Radiant team
along with the Nature's Prophet. And Rubik. Okay, for no, sorry. Yeah, the Death Prophet didn't really have a great win rate. Doesn't really have a great win rate here in Division 2. I want to say it was 6 and 8. Yeah, 6 and 8. So it's been picked 14 times, 42% win rate, or 43% win rate. Let's round up. Let's be fair to the Death Prophet. Where did those wins come from?
Dire team pick.
Oh. Actually, no, sorry, go for the Doom. So not going to be taking that one here, ROBBNROLL. I wonder if no way you go for the Enigma here after the Doom comes out. Not the Doom Rubik combo. You know, it's just between
10 seconds
the
remaining.
control that they're going to have with Rubik and the Doom being able to stop you getting the black hole off in the first place.
5 seconds remaining.
You could still run that as like a 1 Doom as well up against the Enigma. So you've got the Scorched Earth that burn through the Eidolons. So I think ROBBNROLL might look for something a little bit different here. Because this is probably going to be your offlane here for no sorry. The Rubik Doom offlane. So ROBBNROLL, how do they want to play around this one? And maybe they're trying to rethink here because they might have been going in for the Enigma before this Doom pick came out. So maybe just a last minute, reorganize of what they want to be picking here into the second game. And no sorry. It's a good deny pick because, again, we know ROBBNROLL likes that Doom, but it also means that the Enigma, if he wants to come into this fight, won't be super effective.
Dire team ban.
So ROBBNROLL, they're going for the Disruptor. Should have predicted it, really.
Radiant team ban.
Banning out the Draw Ranger. They could go in for the Dragon Knight themselves if they wanted to, rather run this Death Prophet of the Dragon Knight in the, made in the offlane or vice versa. Both teams fairly flexible
10 seconds
in
remaining.
terms of where they want to be putting the pressure on as well.
5 seconds remaining.
But yeah, this Death Prophet really not being, especially if he's going to be the Doom target as well before the Exorcism comes out. Not been on the greatest of runs here in Division 2, this hero.
Dire team ban.
So they ban out the AM.
Radiant team ban.
Bat Rider goes here. So what would you actually want to play up into the Doom? Maybe if you could make it work. You have that Disruptor, so maybe like a Monkey King. You run that Monkey King Disruptor combo. Try and run over the Doom in the lane.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe something that plays at a distance like the Shadow Fiend.
5 seconds remaining.
That could work. Probably wouldn't go for something like the TA. Because the Scorched Earth just goes through those refraction charges. Terrorblade as well. You're an awful risk of taking a lot of magic damage coming through if it is the Rubik Doom offlane.
10 seconds remaining.
And Terrorblade maybe not going to be in for that
Radiant
one.
team ban.
As he banned out the Puck and the Bloodseeker. So who's going for the Pangolier? Is there going to be no sorry right off the bat?
Radiant
As they are
team
taking the time, they ban out the Treant this time. So is it going to be the Pango? Undying to start with. Okay. It's fallen off a little bit as a support here, the Undying. I'm not saying it's bad, but you don't have any protection with stuns. You are relying on the decays into the Tombstone to try and keep your the
10
aggression low
seconds
for whoever
remaining.
comes out in the offlane here from Leikumnihao.
5 seconds remaining.
So if you go for something super aggressive, you can't go for the Primal Beast because they already banned that on themselves on a Leikumnihao, but something like the... Would you want to go for the Mars? Because the Mars isn't doing great either at the minute. But just something that gets aggressive on the lane. Like a Darkseer, maybe? You know, combine that with like a Snapfire? Just so you can, from a distance do the damage, or like a Jakiro do the damage, the Iron Shell comes through. And even with your not being in range of the decays, you are still doing damage. Or someone like a Hoodwink. Well, we'll see. Aleikumnihao just taking the time to think about this one. Coming through a lot of reserve time to think about what they want to be picking up here. It will be the It actually will be the Terrorblade. I didn't think they'd want to go into this just because the Doom... if you get something like the Chain Lightning Creep coming through from the Harpy, you've got the Ruby with the Fade Bolt, Telekinesis. It's a lot of magic damage coming through on the Terrorblade. You've got the Scorched Earth as well to run him down. Might even go for an early point in the Infernal Blade.
5 seconds remaining.
So yeah, the Terrorblade pickup. Yeah, okay. I've been wrong about the Leikumnihao and the draft before. But it's still not the most comfortable lane here for the Terrorblade. But then I guess at the minute, what is? So yeah, Leikumnihao again coming through the reserve time to think about this next pick. Who do you want to be running alongside it? Whether this is going to be the Death Prophet in the offlane, or we're looking for something like the Clockwork. So what, Disruptor in the offlane? Okay. Yeah, so Clockwork in the safe lane with the Terrorblade. It might not be
10
too bad,
seconds
especially if you
remaining.
can get some early lockdown coming through with the cogs into the Metamorphosis to do the damage.
5 seconds remaining.
But I don't really know if the Doom's going to be terribly fussed about that. Once, again, there's a couple of levels in there. The Rubik and the Doom looking to do the damage over the Terrorblade. And the Clockwork might just be caught out in the middle. I'm not saying it's bad by any means. It's, it's still, it's picked up. It's one of the more popular fives for a reason.
Sniper.
Yeah, something like the Sniper comes out. It obviously won't be in the lineup against the Terrorblade and the Clockwork, but the Sniper comes out in the middle of these fights, coming into the mid to late game.
Radiant team ban.
Might just be enough to deal with the Terrorblade. Do ban out the Zeus. Leikumnihao.
Dire team ban.
What do they want? Both teams looking for a mid laner. Ember Spirit. Well, for the minute, Ember Spirit's still there. We'll see if it gets through this ban phase. No, because the Death Prophet could be in the mid lane. The banning out the Storm Spirit, though, maybe thinking this is going to be... I mean, the Death Prophet has to play, even if he comes in with the Spirit Siphon, has to play into a Shrapnel, into the headshot, knockback of the Sniper as well.
Team ban.
I don't know how effective an offlane Death Prophet would be here. But they're going to ban out both Spirit Brothers, one for either side. We ignore the Void Spirit and the Earth Spirit for the minute. Again, could be coming through in this next patch in the next few days.
Dire team pick.
So the Sensor ban. Yeah, I would, if I was a Leikumnihao, I'd be leaning to put this Death Prophet in the mid lane. Sniper, though. I mean, what would you get
Radiant team
that gets on
pick.
top of him? Maybe the Mars isn't the worst pick. It's going to be the Lycan. Okay. So that's your... the push on the off lane.
10 seconds remaining.
You could maybe get aggressive onto the sniper with the wolves. You know, the
5
kinetic field, the
seconds
lockdown comes
remaining.
through, you get the glimpse back, and the Lycan can chase him down and do the damage. I just think you're going to suffer a little bit in the early stage. I'm not saying it's a bad lane. I just think, you know, you got these decays coming out. You got the sniper that can drop the headshots on you, the shrapnel on you. I think you can suffer a little bit in the lane early on, and it's up to the Lycan whether he thinks he's going to be confident enough here to recover. There's no, sorry, they do eventually go back in for the Pangolier. So Pango able to play away from the Death Prophet with the swashbuckle, the shield crash, or maybe even get aggressive onto the Death Prophet. With this, the Rolling Thunder comes in, you've got a lot of lockdown. Again, the Terrorblade is going to be one of the stronger late game carries, but the Sniper, if he just outranges him, I'm looking at No Sorry's lineup. I still prefer the lineup, but the actual team behind it, I don't know if they have enough to step up against the Leikumnihao. Because even with, I think, the stronger draft in the last game, No Sorry just couldn't play into a Leikumnihao. They had that time and they had the runovers. So a Leikumnihao looking to close this one out in similar fashion, and it's up to No Sorry again to try and stop them. And I don't know if they have it in them to do that. But I do, on paper, prefer their lineup. Well, we'll see how it's going to go here. Game number 2. Again, a Leikumnihao. There's been a pattern of 2 zeros. So No Sorry. Can they break this one coming into the second game of the third and final series? We're going to see a Leikumnihao just run over it. You know, just combine with the other 2 teams that won today in a 6-0 fashion. First, guys, before we find out, we are going to be taking a quick word from our sponsors over at EGB, and then we're back into the second game to see who's going to win it and where we're going to be going after that one. But first, the word from our sponsors over at EGB.
Bets on esports, bets on streamers, impressive bonus system, welcome bonus up to $600, cashback, artifacts, regular promotions, daily giveaways. Try yourself as a bookmaker. Great lines. EGB.com, more than just a bookmaker.
So, as we come back into the game, we're going to see both sides once again smoking out, and I don't know... because it looks like they're splitting up. Maybe this time, though, we do see a fight come out here. Smoke breaks. Maybe for the Sniper. The Wolves scouts it out a little bit further ahead. No, Sniper's still in smoke. The ward goes down here. Everybody. Now the smokes will wear off, so we'll see if they're going to try and get aggressive. Donozric. He can spot out Black Archangel, Dominic, and as well as Dodron rotating over to back up the Sniper. But it looks like both teams... more than comfortable to just play, you know, on their own side of the maps, not get aggressive.
30 seconds to battle.
As we see the odds. You okay? It's still the favourites from the side of a Leikumnihao, but again, No Sorry, not massively put behind here against a Leikumnihao. Just a 2.4 to a 1.4. And we'll see. Archangel comes into the river. He's going to be scouted out by Baxton as well as this wolf. But apart from a little bit of harass, it doesn't look like there's a lot in it yet. The Sniper trying to get some hits off onto him here as well. But it looks like it is just going to be the 2 for 2. Actually, no, Baxton gets a snatch. Okay. So there was no one guarding that top rune on the high ground. And once again, for the last time, our Observer coming into this. And Baxton. Actually, I mean, he gets a glimpse onto the Sniper, but it's going to cost him... Again, Baxton, the shrapnel is going to be dropped here. And he has to walk himself away, but is there going to be another decay to get the kill? The shrapnel might just be enough here with the decay. Baxton, so close, 20 health. All that to get a glimpse off. Meanwhile, the top lane, Valentimos, actually going to be using the... to start off with, coming through with the reflection. And not the metamorphosis at level 1. Okay. So, just trying to use the own power of Dominic and Jeffrix against them. Mid lane. Yeah, I mean, the Death Prophet, again, you've got to watch out. The Spirit, once the Spirit Siphon start to stack. But fuck, the Pangolier should be fine with the Swashbuckles out. Glimpse Baxon. Baxon, I don't think you want to be glimpsing him closer to you, but Black Archangel is out of mana now as well. So it's going to be the harass go away. So Archangel, how many mangoes does he have? He has 3, probably more on the way here. So Archangel, he's going to be under a little bit of pressure, but not fully out-harassed on the side of Aleikumnihao. Dodrin, just again, trying to do what he can in the lane. The farm shouldn't be too far of a gap between the two heroes, even when the Spirit Siphons start to come out. I think it's going to start to come down to when the rotations come through. How quickly, once that Exorcism's online, the Death Prophet wants to look to other lanes, and whether the Pangolier is going to try and follow or try and even gank the side lanes. You know, if you hit that quick 6, do you go for the rotation onto the Terrorblade? Because the Terrorblade not really going to have a whole lot of health for those first few levels. That you might be able to take advantage of that with the Rolling Thunder and the Swashbuckles. Top lane. Cogs do get dropped. Telekinesis, the drag back onto Murray. Murray, is he going to be able to walk himself away from this one? Plintimos, he drops another reflection here. Murray should just be able to scurry away on the Clockwork. I wonder if the Doom did go for the point into the Devour. I like the Mana Burn to come out as well. Oh, Metamorphosis though, going to be dropped. Did it actually catch up to Dominic here? Looks like it might just be used to farm. Battery Assault will come through. Bottom lane though. You can see that Shagrat and Baxon both being forced back. A lot of damage coming through from the Tombstone into the... or the slowdown from the Tombstone into the Shrapnel. So we'll see here what Archangel's really going to be able to do. Does he defend it? Looks like he might not. Murray loses the Courier, which is not the greatest loss, but yeah, Dominic on the top lane actually went in for the Mana Aura and the Mana Burn creep. So we'll just be able to take away Murray's... every time he comes forward, you just drop this Mana Burn onto the Clockwork, keep him low, keep him from being able to get off the combo of the Battery Assault and the Cogs. Back in the bottom lane though, Denozric having a great time on the Sniper. 13 last hits on the Terrorblade, 15 and 7 denies here, 16 and 7 denies on the Sniper. Dodrin in the mid lane. Yeah, 2-2. No points into the Lucky Shot, because a lot of what Haze does will be the magic damage to come through from the Crypt Swarm, as well as that Spirit Siphon. So Lucky Shot, not really the tippy top of his priorities here in the lane for the Pangolier. Just bottom lane. They're actually going to be able to dive underneath the Tier 1 tower, get the kill into Baxon. Shagrat was playing away. Yeah. The damage, you can see that the Lycan wants to go towards the Helm of the Overlord, but Denozric and Black Archangel, they're keeping this lane pushed in, they're keeping the pressure underneath the Tier 1 tower. And Shagrat, forced underneath now, the Tombstone will be dropped. Did he get off another Shrapnel as well into the Lycan trying to walk himself away from this one. He's going to go down though. Archangel gets the kill. Denozric, the glimpse comes out, but all this does is protect, puts Denozric in a good position to try and cut this wave behind the Tier 1. And yeah, I was a bit skeptical when the Lycan did come out into this from the Undying and the Sniper. Baxon could be in trouble himself. Hey, Sugar, just going to deny him Bounty Rune. Glimpse going to be used underneath the Tier 1 onto Denozric though. Tower not hitting onto the Sniper. The Sniper going to be taking some harass. It should just be able to walk himself away from this. Just gives it the old safety shuffle away from the Tier 1 tower for that Sniper. Meanwhile, how is this top lane looking? Terrorblade going towards the power treads, it looks like. Dominic on the Doom. Doom's having a good old time. Yeah, once he gets more points into the Devour, again, probably Hand of Midas to come out at some point, even if he doesn't get the Hand of Midas. With the Devour, should be able to stack up the farm on this Doom. And Dominic stepping forward for Plintimos. Jeffrix is here. It's going to be the wraparound from Murray, though. Murray, the reflection has already been used here. Plintimos getting a lot of damage coming through from Dominic, though. Dominic not actually opting for a point in that Infernal Blade. Mid lane, he takes down Dodrin. Even with that Rolling Thunder, he's going to go down in the end to the tower. So Dodrin getting the credit. With the rotation coming through here from the Disruptor, this might open up the kill to Shagrat, though. Shagrat can get himself away from this one. There's going to be a quick rotation through from the Wolves, looking for those body blocks, but the zombies chasing down now. Shagrat not going to be able to get himself away from this one. The right clicks, yet Donozric gets a kill on the board. Meanwhile, top lane, Dominic going to be forced back a little bit by this Terrorblade in the Metamorphosis form. Has to be careful, has to respect the clockwork, especially when the support's rotated off the lane already. So, just should be using the Metamorphosis to get the farm out here on Children. Coming back into the lane. Death Prophet. Did Death Prophet TP in? He did. Archangel gets the rune. Actually sees Baxon now as well. Baxon, does he get chased down here from this with the decays from the snow? Okay, glimpse back onto Black Archangel. Donozric looking straight towards this Dragonlance. Looking to try and do what he can to get Harassi on this bottom lane as well. I mean, why not? He's top of the net worth. He's having a decent time here, the Sniper. 1-0 and 2. Setting up with the Tombstones, with the Shrapnels, with the chase down here of Archangel. Archangel with the Clarity. They might go for another dive. With the creeps being underneath the tier 1 tower, do they want to go for more? Plintimo, so while that's going on, he's finding some free farm. Yeah, Shuraga just being harassed back. Net worth-wise, this likely not doing too great. Just being pushed back here by the Undyne as well as the Sniper. Shrapnel, Tombstone to be dropped again in Shagrat. Glimpse comes out, but Shagrat should be going, should be slain. And it looks like one more right click. Donozric will be able to pick it up again. This Lycan just can't lane here. Anytime that Tombstone comes up, it just spells his doom. Ironically enough, Doom not even being on the lane here. Murray wide caught out, drops his own cogs. Dodron will pick up the kill. Now coming in with the Rolling Thunder. Good swarm. The damage, and Dodron, does he actually get himself out here? Actually go for the Rolling Thunder through the river. Maybe to get the kill onto Baxon. Yeah, bouncing himself around now as well. Baxon using those one charges. Dodron the glimpse back. It might have been a great bait, mate. No. Swashbuckle up to the high ground. They don't have the lockdown to get the kill into the Pango.
Dire's bottom tower has been
While this is going on, Plintimo's pretty much finding the free farm. Which isn't as good as the Sniper's free farm plus kills, but it's still pretty good here. Did they get the chase down? Reflection for the slowdown. Dominic, can he get himself away? The Battle Still will catch up. The Cogs, he's got the Metamorphosis, and Dominic might go down. Dominic will go down. Yeah, Jeffrix wasn't able to get there in time to help out, so it's going to be Murray Y. He gets the kill. Plentimos with the assist, which is, it's just nice to have one on the board. But yeah, it's not really the absolute run over the Terrorblade here would have wanted with the help of Murray in this lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's Dodron going for a TP back to the mid lane. Doom's going to be going back towards the top lane as well. It looks like only level 5, no level 6. But it will be a Hand of Midas here for the Doom, who isn't doing too bad, even with the Devour. Once that Devour starts to stack up, he's going to be able to get the gold towards it. Donozric looking for the TP here. Does he go down? He does. Hayes gets the kill just in time. The glimpse was coming out there as well. And yeah, Hayes looking for those rotations with the help of Baxon. But he comes right back into the mid lane here. So this tier 1 tower in the mid lane, the Exorcism will protect. Top lane.
Denied.
Again, the Doom looking towards that 6. He's getting close to it now as well. Dodron, Jeffrix in the mid lane. Did he look for the kill onto Hayes? Hayes, that Exorcism is down now for the next minute. Oh, I mean, just under 2 minutes as well. The glimpse onto Dodron. Black Archangel could be in a little bit of trouble. Kinetic Field comes out. And the rune spawns. Gets taken away by Black Archangel before he gets glimpsed. Rolling Thunder now as well. Baxon, he's looking to try and dodge this one off. Does he get the juke into the stairs? He's trying his best, but looks like Dodron will still be able to get the kill. Even sees a stack to be able to take away just for the ride home. Or the walk home. While this is going on, Shagrat's still looking. He's got himself the Helm of the Dominator here on the Wolf. But again, he has been punished. He might be able to get the kill onto the Undyne. The Undyne trying to get away from this one. Drops the Tombstone. But he's going to be dropped himself. So not living up to his name. And Shagrat gets some gold from that Tombstone there as well.
Dire's top
Okay, that gets the Lycan back on track. He's in that shapeshift as well. Did he find the rotation onto Nosric in the trees? Nosric's going to show in the lane. Jeffrix rotates down now. Is Shagrat going to be able to run himself away from this to Nosric? He doesn't have a point in the ultimate, so he's just going to try and rely on the shrapnel damage. And it looks like the TP away. No, it's not going to be enough. Bexon will be able to get the kill on Dodrin in the mid lane with the help of Haze, though. So, a 1-for-1.
Radiant's top tower
Just on different lanes. Dominic, top lane, the body blocks come out. And Murray. Is this going to be enough to get the chase down? Murray's only level 5. No hook shot to connect onto Dominic. And Dominic, he just has to give it the walk away. Just has to give it the walk away. As Palintimos just continues to farm. How's he looking? Top of the net worth? Yeah, okay. Even ahead of the Doom. The Doom still doesn't have this hand of mind stuff. He's been pressured in the lane here, the Doom. So it ain't all rainbows and puppy dogs for this Doom, which would probably be the worst thing in the world. He wants lava, rivers, and like dead trees, and you know, actual. I don't know. I don't know what the Doom's into. Maybe he is into, you know, the sugar spice and all things nice. Lockdown. Hookshot comes in now. He has that level 6. They're going to be able to come in with the connect field as well, but they get the push out onto Dodrin. Dodrin silenced out. Can they get the kill before the Rolling Thunder comes through here? Looks like Dodrin with that roll into the river. The shield crash comes out now as well. He's got 2 lined up. Might be able to turn this one around. After Jeffrix goes down, Dodrin, he gets the kill onto Murray, and Hayes will fall shortly after. Denosric, the one to get that kill. Ooh, I know what they were trying to do, but as soon as Dodrin was pushed outside of that, it was a really good setup for the sniper to follow up there, and it's just a real easy kill. Yeah, the static storm not used because Dodrin was pushed outside of the kinetic field. And all of a sudden, they turn it around. They did lose the Pangolier. You know, so we're 2 for 2, losing both mid laners and the support. Buying time for Palintimos just to continue farming in the jungle as well. Dominic, how's he looking? He's got his hand on Midas going straight towards that BKB. Don't blame him, to be honest. With everything coming out on the side of Leikumnihao, if you want to be fighting now, even with the farm coming through from the Devour and the Hand of Midas, you know, you want to be running in, you want to be getting these Dooms off, you want to be putting the pressure onto a Leikumnihao.
Radiant are scanning.
Looking to get the kills. Speaking of getting the kills, Kenneth Field, Stack the Storm, they lock down with the hookshot into the cogs. This should be a death, Dominic. Well, that's definitely not what he was looking towards. As Jeffrix continuing the rotation, they might be able to put pressure onto the tier 1 tower here, but the rotation from the Terrorblade. I think... Oh, the swashbuckle from behind. Palintimos, Rolling Thunder's going to come in. Dodrin with chase down onto the Terrorblade. Terrorblade's going to go down here. No way he gets himself out. And Archangel, he secures the kill. I'm hearing a wolf, but I'm not seeing a wolf. As it looks like Denosric just going to be able to continue pushing on to this tier 1 tower with the help of the Tombstone as well. Yeah, the sniper shouldn't really be harassed out of this. Dodrin going to be glimpsed back. But it might just put Bexon in a little bit of trouble. Denosric gets rid of Atos. He's just like, cool, this is where I want to be anyway. You keep me here for however long you want. I'm just going to sit and right-click down your tower. Yo, he don't give a monkeys. As he just looks, the hookshot actually will come in on the sniper now as well. With those cogs, the kinetic field, it's not enough to get the lockdown. The cogs will come through. Now they do get the kill onto Denosric. Sniper, well, the revenge comes through from this Terrorblade. The Metamorphosis will be used to glimpse back onto Dodrin. Dodrin with the Slosh Buckle trying to get himself out, but again, the lockdown. Do they have the damage to get the kill? Trying to run himself away. The Spirit Siphon, one more right click. It will be enough. Palintimos gets himself a double, will get himself a tier 1 tower out of this as well, with the help of his teammates. Yeah, I like the Terrorblade going towards the Dragonlance. I would love to see him go for that early Hurricane Pike, just to be able to close the gap on the Sniper. It does mean foregoing the Shivas, the BKB early on for the Terrorblade, but I just like this item. I like to see the... Just give me the Mantis Style first, yeah. Just to see that gap close. You know, if he needs to get on top of the Sniper, if that Metamorphosis is down for any reason, at some point he probably does go for the Swift Blink, but I don't think that's going to come out for a time. You know, for a long time in relation to this game. So it's just something like the Hurricane Pike for Stack Storm. We're going to lock down onto the Undying now as well. Undying probably not going to be living up to his name here. And he will be killed off. Bexon does get the kill. With the help of Haze, that's going to be the Exorcism being popped. Did he move into Roche? There's no way, right? They fortification going to be used. Haze He's going to be out of mana here as well. Yeah, 4 heroes up. The Lycan nowhere near.
Dire's middle tower has been
You just let this exorcism, you use it as a farming exorcism. Not really what you want to be doing with your third exorcism of the game. I want to say third. But, no, they might actually try and fight in the river around this. Hayes gets himself the Arcane Rune. Clockwork, he might pay with his life. The hookshot comes out, but the Nosric, he's going to be able to get the kill before the drag away there from the Clockwork. And yeah, it's a position 5 for an Arcane Rune.
Radiant's
It's
bottom tower is under attack.
some people would say worth. I'd probably still say worth as well. Yeah. As long as you keep it bottled for when this exorcism's next up as well. No, he actually pops it. He wants to come into this. They've got the lockdown once again onto the Undying. Spirit Siphon, Script Swarm. Tombstone has been dropped. There's a lot of damage onto the Undying here. Did he want to trace down? Glimpse comes back. Archangel trying to keep himself alive with that Soul Rip. He will actually be able to get himself on top of the river. Just using that Soul Rip now again. Because I feel that Archangel once again caught in it, and Zombie, he won't be able to shamble us away from this one. Shagrat will get the kill onto Black Archangel. Just walking back into his doom there a little bit on that Undying. And Shagrat, gotta be happy with that. How's Shagrat looking now? He's got himself the Helm of the Overlord straight into the AC shard. Donozric, he wants that Maelstrom into the Mjolnir, I believe. Yeah, so he's already got the recipe for Mjolnir. He just needs the Hyperstone, so he's not too far away from that completing onto the Mjolnir. About 1,200 gold, which with the farm that the sniper's getting, he's going to be getting that one pretty darn quickly. The Mantis comes out here for the Terrorblade. Grove Bow for the sniper, just what every growing sniper needs. A little bit of extra attack range. Yeah, Mjolnir not too far away. Again, the sniper, if he continues to farm like this one, he should have it in the next, probably the next minute or so. Rolling Thunder, though, the hook shot. Did it go anywhere? They get the Rudder towards the back lines now. It looks like they want to go for even more. They get the status show off, so they've got locked down onto the Pangolier. Pangolier not going to be able to roll himself out of this one. And it looks like Dominic might be the next on the chopping block. Plintamous looking to chase him down here. But does the Doom want to throw the ultimate in the Terrorblade's face? Doom chase down, pops his BKB. The damage, it might still be enough with this chase down. Yeah, he's trying to walk himself away. Hayes will be able to get the kill. Should be able to with this exorcism. Did they move themselves into Roche? Is it a fresh exorcism? It's not. It's going to be wearing off. It is still an opening, though, for them to get themselves into the pit. No Pango for the next 5 seconds. No Doom for the next 19. And the Metamorphosis is still up. There's a Black Dragon flying here as well. You've got the whole team around. It looks like the Pangolier, they might try and come in to disrupt this. Black Archangel trying to move himself up now as well, but this Roshan, it is going down. Yeah, Plintamous, he actually picks up the Aegis, but Dodon dives himself in. They pop out the Clockwork once again. Might even be able to get the kill onto Shagrat. Shagrat, can he get himself away from this one? With the mechanism being popped here from Jeffrix. Okay. So Jeffy Boy is going to be able to get himself over to the Greaves at some point. How long is that laugh? Really? Yeah, the Rubik is going to be the Greaves builder in this game. Did the Death Prophet? The Death Prophet did not. He says no Greaves for me. I will leave that over to... Well, the Lycan doesn't want to burp. When was the last time you saw a wolf wearing boots? When was the last time I saw a wolf wearing boots? Blythe, maybe, from Elden Ring? Yeah, Blythe wears boots. But yeah, the Lycan not really a big builder in the Greaves. As Black Archangel, he's looking to group up the sniper, just to offer a bit of protection. You'll play that bodyguard role here for the sniper. Make sure he can't be locked down in like a static zone connected field combo, or maybe even a hook shot. Rocket Flow comes out. The hook shot, it is going to be for the Undying. The Undying will go down here, but again, on the grand scheme of things, if you keep the sniper alive, if you offer that early warning system, not the worst thing in the world for Donozric to lose their position 5. Dominic farming solo in the bottom lane. Gotta be careful here. Terrorblade and Lycan are close. Dominic just moves himself back. Okay, so this is going to allow ROBBNROLL to put some lane pressure on with the catapults with the ancient granite golem. Catapults the wolves coming in here just to put some pressure onto this tier 2 tower. I don't know if it's going to be enough to completely take it down, especially with Dominic pulling the creeps. Yep, Blintimos. Well, he comes back in with the image, the conjure image here on that Terrorblade.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Very well, going to be able to get a D-ward out. What did it look? They actually did take that tier 2 tower down, so it looks like Blintimos, that next creep wave was enough to do it here. No sorry. Again, just starting to fall a little bit behind. Rodobetos comes out. Do they have that? It's going to be... Yeah, the hookshot comes in before. Well, the roll-up's still going to be there with the Rolling Thunder, though. We cancel off by that Static Storm. They get the kill onto Doldrin. And what else can they do? They might be able to go for another chase here. Jeffrix looking to run himself away from the big bad wolf.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The mid lane pressure coming out. Yeah, you can see that they're trying to get some D-wards in here as well with the cogs, just to provide that vision from the clockwork. Dominic and Jeffrix in the mid lane. Disruptor, he's got the drums, he wants to go straight into... in fact, I assume that's the Boots of Burn coming out on the Disruptor's courier.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Is it not? No, that was Clockwork's courier. It is, yeah, the Boots of Burn for the Disruptor to boost up his teammates. That chase potential, the damage potential as well that comes up your teammates when you pop that. And then you go straight into your axe here if you're Murray. It looks like... Yeah, the attack speed's going to be nice. You've got to think on the movement speeds for the Death Prophet chase down the Spirit Siphon. But the attack speed coming out from the Terrorblade on all of his illusions, as well as the wolves, all the Lycans, creep army pushing in here as well. Those Boots of Burn are going to be really nice. The Death Prophet, the 9-second BKB as well. Rodovetos, he's going to go in for the Blink Dagger, the chase down, the fight out. Did he get the, I mean, the Doom coming through. Dominic, he gets it right onto the Lycan. The Lycan's going to fall straight away. Yeah, Denozric does get that kill. So this was a good one for No Sorry to start the fight, but what else can he get from it? As it just looks like everybody else going to be able to get themselves away. So, No Sorry. Yeah, with some of the bigger spells being down now, it looks like No Sorry don't want to try and chase down. They don't want to overcommit. They're just backing themselves away. They're happy with the kill onto the Lycan. That's good enough for them in the time being. And they can go for a bit more a little bit later on when those spells are back up. You know, when you have the Rolling Thunder in the next, what, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. When you have... the Doom's going to be a little bit longer away because that Doom is still not level... Well, it's level 20. I keep forgetting. I always think it's level 15 because the Devour the Ancient targets, that's really good for Dominic to have up against the Lycan. If you can constantly take away these the Thunder Hides or the Granite Golem, whatever ancient Shagrat picks up with his Helm of the Overlord, if the Doom can constantly take that away with the Devour, it just really stops the Lycan's power spike in its tracks. There is a hookshot available. Do they see it? They're going to be able to come in onto this now as well. They get the lockdown onto the Undying. Black Archangel. He might go down. What was doing? It's actually going to be the Crypt Swarm. He might go down, but they do get the kill onto Murray White before he does. The Nosric, everybody on the side of No Sorry here to back up the Undying. Just to make sure he lives up to his name there. And... yeah, no, it was really well played. I mean, you had Shagrat that was playing away. The Blintimos wasn't there as well, but because you had 5 heroes on the side of No Sorry, this jump in from Murray, they were able to quickly clean him up. And then it seemed like ROBBNROLL, they just didn't want to commit to go in it because it would have been like a 3 versus, not even that, like a 2 versus 5. And that ain't something that they want to be playing into. Hell, they probably wouldn't even wanted to play into that in the last game when they were so far ahead. This game, with it being fairly even, yeah, both teams, they're just playing it safe. And again, No Sorry, they know they need this win to stave off relegation threats. Meanwhile, on the side of ROBBNROLL, they want to be climbing the table. They want to be moving up in the world of the Eastern European DPC. So they do need this victory here. Doldrin just looking to push out the bottom lane. Denozric just carries on farming here as well. It's going to be the Silver Edge to come out here for the Sniper. Okay. Big crits, again, damage at a distance. You've got yourself some great attack speed to come through from that as well. Escapability, if there's no dust, you can just waddle yourself away as the sniper.
Dire are scanning.
So, what do they want to do here? No, sorry. They are grouping up, but they're playing close to the tier 2s. You know, they're letting UALEIKUMNIHAO kind of have the run of the map. And we'll see if UALEIKUMNIHAO, you know, are they going to take advantage of this? I mean, the net worth-wise, Terrorblade only about 2,000 gold ahead of the sniper, so it's not like he's having a runaway game here on the Terrorblade. Going towards that Scotty, he's got a BKB. He went in for that early Hurricane Pike as well, yeah, so he did finish that one off fairly early on. And now back for the Scotty. Roshan, going to be at least 35 seconds away. Why did the Undying pop the Tombstone Flash Golem? I will never know. I didn't see it happen, so I don't know what the context was around that. But that is going to be a big miss here in the next fight. Because you've got, what, like 100 seconds on the Flash Golem, another minute on the Tombstone. If they get the catch out... How close is the Disruptor towards his Aghanim Scepter? Nowhere near. I saw it like 5 minutes ago. I was like, oh, damn, he's starting that. I wonder if he might be going towards it now as well. But Dominic, did he want to try and come in? It's going to be a lot of damage to Murray. Murray doesn't get himself out of vision. He might actually opt to go onto the Disruptor. The backline is jumping, though, from the Lycan. The Lycan looking for the chase down. He looks like he might be able to get himself on top of Archangel. The Doom comes through onto the Terrorblade. Terrorblade, he's not going to be able to walk himself away from this one. Surely now, Dominic, yeah, looking to get the damage out, looking to chase him down. They might have a little bit more sustain. Is the Doom, is he going to be able to take down? And the Terrorblade, he's going to go down now, but Dominic, he's getting pretty down low. His BKB will be wearing off. Can he get the kill onto Dominic? Dominic trying to run himself away. They've already taken down the Sniper. They've already taken down the Undying. He should be able to get even more. The Root comes out, the Silence, and they're going to be able to get the Glimpse back, get the kill onto the Pango. So they take down the Terrorblade, but it's going to cost them pretty much all of the team. Really well done there from UALEIKUMNIHAO. And although the Exorcism is down, you know, they are going to be able to put pressure onto the lane with Shagara and his Wildwing Ripper. Yeah, look at the damage coming through. Just absolutely overwhelming stack there. Even without the Terrorblade being able to get off the Metamorphosis, the Sunder.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It was a great run through, and I wonder if he goes for an early Lincoln's. I keep saying early as if we're not 28 minutes into the game, but if he goes for a Lincoln's at all, you've got to think Telekinesis breaks it, Doom breaks it, the Assassinate breaks it. Apart from that, not much else. So, Osric just continuing to find the funnel again, trying to keep pace here with the Terrorblade, but the Terrorblade is still going to be about 2,000 ahead. And Sniper, how far off the Silver Edge is he? It's actually not too far away to get the lockdown in the river, though. They're going to be able to go into Archangel once again. The right click's coming through from the Sniper, and Murray has to run himself away from this one, but they do get the kill, and that's going to be the Undying dead for the next 30 seconds or so. Is that enough to open up the Roche Pit? They've got the Exorcism if they want it. Palintimos, he just says, you know, keep the Exorcism in case the fight breaks out. With the Wolves coming through, you know, with the Palintimos' damage himself, they might be able to... It's not going to be the quickest Roshan in the world. So we will see here. Hayes is actually on a bot, but yeah, they want to be doing this one. And maybe worried that No Sorry are going to try and fight into this one. They are smoked up on the high ground. They've got the Doom up in 7 seconds. So are they waiting for this Doom to come up here? Shagrat's going to go for the Shapeshift now as well. Maybe looking to rotate. This is being dropped. Dominic, does he get the vision in? He gets that jump in. Does he get the Doom off now as well? He is, but the Aegis still goes the way of Palintimos, and Dominic not going to be able to get himself out. Rolling Thunder comes through. Dodrin, and now, well, the Terrorblade, he might go down once. And in fact, I think he used his BKB. He did. He's going to have that shard, though, and the damage coming through. The Undying's going to go down as well. I don't think the Rubik gets himself away from this one as well. Jetfreaks, he's going to be chased down. Dan Osric with the Shadow Blade. Going to get himself away from this one. He has the gold if he wants to build out the Crystallis, to buy out the Crystallis. Yeah, it looks like at least Dodrin and Osric going to be able to get themselves away. No way. They get the vision for the glimpse, and now Sniper, well, he's still going to go for the right click from the Becton. Becton looking to break the vision. Now the Death Prophet rotates in. He's going to be able to get the kill. The Osric, I was sure he was away, and that's a full 5-man wipe.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
There was a bit of time between the 3 heroes and the 2 heroes going down there. But yeah, UALEIKUMNIHAO once again 27 to 19.
Has fallen.
We're able to clean up everybody, and now they could look to come in and break the base. Look at this. He got Plintimos. He's got himself that shard that he's not
Radiant's
consumed.
top tower has fallen.
Okay.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Yeah, that's not how that one works, bud.
Has fallen. Radiant's top barracks.
Ah, he's
has
consumed it
fallen.
now. Yeah, the courier comes in. I might have just clicked on an illusion before he consumed the shard. But he's going to be able to go towards that Skadi. He's going to be about... what's that? About 800 gold-ish off the Skadi. No, he actually passed it over. Who did he pass the shard over to? The Lycan, maybe? Did Lycan already have his shard? Huh. He did pass it over. It might have actually been... either the Lycan or the Death Prophet. Yeah, the Skadi, he's going to have the gold for it coming through off this camp, so once the courier on the side shop, which is there, yeah, he's going to be able to pick this one up. Murray White as well as Bex, and they are hunting. They are looking for another wrap. They're looking for another fight. They are looking to be able to help their team end this game here, because it's 2 racks remaining on the side of No Sorry. Again, a little bit closer in this second game. But ROBBNROLL still fairly far ahead in terms of kills. Yeah, the net worth 15k. It's a little closer, but there's still a gap between the two teams. You know, it's like saying... No, I'll not use that analogy. That's a bad analogy. Yeah, Lycan going towards the nullifier as well. He's got himself the AC. So, rotation around. Silver Edge is out for the sniper now as well. Flesh Golem will be popped. Do they want to go point blank? Rocket Flow, Tombstone will be there on the high ground. Do they want to fight into this? Maybe though. The Doom onto the Death Prophet. Death Prophet needs to get himself away from this one. The Static Storm comes out, but they've got the lockdown. They've got the kill. They take down Hayes. Sugarat wasn't here. The Clockwork gets the TP away.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah,
under
look at this, the
attack.
bottom lane now as well. Sugarat looking to push her in, and they might even get this tier 3 tower. The Thunderhide desperately running away, but he's going to be slowed down by the Diffusal Blade, and Doldrin should be able to slowly but surely take this one. I mean, it's a big tanky boy here, this Ancient Thunderhide. So he doesn't even get that.
Good for me.
And the lane pressure will be applied here with the Summon Wolves from the Item Shot. So every wave, you're going to have a wolf that pushes in this lane, pushes in the lanes. And if you're fighting away from that one, it's a bit more, if you can farm it up here. I mean, the sniper shouldn't have a problem if he finds the right lane and farms that one up. But it just means every time they fight out of the base is 5. You know, every time they go for an objective, every time they look for a fight onto the side of, you know, try and take down ROBBNROLL, every time they look to get out of the base to try and go for Roche, these lanes will push in. Thanks to the Wolves, thanks to the control of the units from the Lycan. And it's not a massive amount of impact, but it does add up over time. That might just keep No Sorry pinned back in a disadvantageous position. Yeah, you can see the smoke coming through from ROBBNROLL now as well. The scouts are now, they're going to see roughly where No Sorry are. Where's the big smoke going to go through, though? Just in the jungle to find some more farm from Plintimos, it looks like. As Plintimos getting close to going towards that Satanic as well. And it looks like... Yeah, it looks like No Sorry just being forced again back into the base here. So, with the Terrorblade illusions on the top lane, keeping the lane pushing it, it's going to be nice, especially with the stack to farm here. Take a look at the graphs, a 7% chance here for the side of No Sorry to win this one. And net worth difference, was it about 13k? Yeah, about 13k difference there. So Plintimos, he's looking for the Daedalus. I should change his mana from the Satanic, I guess. It's a whole lot of damage if he gets the Daedalus here. Again, with the illusion damage coming through, the Terrorblade just being able to get in your face. And he's not going to be too far away from it. Needs about another 1,000 gold or so here for the Terrorblade. He buys out the Actually doesn't buy out. He's maybe waiting for the Roach to come back up before he buys out for that one. How's the goal for the Chrysalis? Needs about another 1,000 gold here for this Terrorblade if he wants to go for the full Daedalus. And I think he might want to keep close to the buyback before he fully buys out, just in case. On the other side of the Roche pit, though, Archangel doing some scouting. It's going to be a little bit early for Roshan himself. Dominic jumps in. Lycan, Chagra. I mean, they're going to try and go for this one. The Roll Thunder's already been used now as well. They might be able to get on top of the Clockwork. Clockwork. Now Haze comes in. He's going to be able to drop that Exorcism, and the Clockwork re-engages. Hook shot onto 2 with the Static Storm. The Connected Field lockdown. Do they get the kill? They're going to be able to get the kill onto Nosric. He goes down. Archangel to follow, and then Jeff Ricks. Dominic, he's looking for that TP out. Do they have the damage to take him down now? Dominic gets real down low, but Dodrin and Dominic will survive. While this is going on, though, again, the lanes will push in. Was that? It's double catapult waves. The buyback has to come through from the Rubik. You've got the Wolf on the bottom lane pushing in now as well. So fortification will be used. Sniper, does he want to buy back? I mean, Palintimos, he's still got this Metamorphosis up. He's going to be pushing in. In fact, he's got the Frenzy from the Thunderhide as well. Give him all that attack speed. The Boots of Burn as well to get the route onto the Doom. The Doom, no BKB for the next minute or so. This is going to be a base-breaking fight here from ROBBNROLL. And yeah, everybody from the side of No Sorry, they know it's now or never. They buy. They did lose the range racks. They took a lot of damage onto the melee racks as well. Yeah, they took a fight real early around the Roche pit. Roche wasn't even up, so it wasn't like there was an objective that ROBBNROLL was scared of losing. They just backed themselves away. Disruptor, he's going to be about 1,000 gold away from having the full Aghanim Scepter here as well. That is really nice for the Disruptor once it comes out. Pango has his Aghanims, just an illusion that gets Infernal Bladed here, just trying to scout out this Roche, and you can see that they are looking for the reset. Every ultimate backup in about 10 seconds on the side of ROBBNROLL. Static Storm comes out, but the lift out from Black Archangel, Rolling Thunder. They want to try and go for that now as well. It looks like they're going to get the kill onto Murray. Murray, if you want to buy back, they're going to have the lockdown onto the Disruptor. Melzrick on the double kill. But the buybacks come through, and they know that they've already committed them on the side of No Story. So as they get the kills, they take down Nosric, they take down Jeffrix, and Dodrin tries to get himself away from this one. He's going to be glimpsed right back into the Waiting Arms, and this should be another kill. The GG is going to be called. Yeah, they bought out in the last fight. Knew they didn't have them left, and ROBBNROLL had all of those. They were able to use them as a resource and just force out a great fight with the buybacks from the 2 supports. And No Sorry, they're not going to be able to pick up this series, not even picking up a game in this series either. 34-23, a 21k net worth lead here at 38 minutes in from ROBBNROLL. So again, it started off a little bit slower this time from ROBBNROLL. It was looking a little bit more even between the 2 teams coming into the mid game, but in that late game, it just seemed like they had the coordination to run over ROBBNROLL, which means that it's going to be a third and final 2-0 of the day. ROBBNROLL looking to close it out again, climb up that table behind Amiga. No Sorry, falling down 1-4 now in the DPC table, and it's just not looking great for them. You can see that if we take a quick look at the table before we end the day, it does mean that Sigma YNT 0-5, No Sorry 1-4. It will put ROBBNROLL 3-1, Namiga up at the 5-0. So we are starting to see the separation in the table between the teams. I hope you enjoyed the day. We're going to be back tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow with 2 more games. It's going to be Navi Junior versus Sigma YNT, and then Moneymakers versus Team Sexy. I'm going to be taking you through those as Harry's going to have a little bit of a break. Not too long of a break, but, 3 or 4 days. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time we go live. But for now, bye-bye, and I'll see you tomorrow.